So we finally got the dossier for Fasolasuchus, and I gotta say, this thing is really cool. What's going on, guys? My name is Divik, and welcome back to another video. So, Fasolasuchus' dossier is finally out and about, and we're just gonna jump right into this thing, shall we? Okay. So it's an aggressive ambusher. It's carnivore. Fasolasuchus sublunana. I'm not gonna try to say that. Sublunanator. I don't know how to say that. Someone will probably tell me in the comments. Or Depths himself, who knows? Okay, so the wild state. This wasteland is full of surprises, and not exactly the good kind. There's something out here that kinda looks like Fasolasuchus, if those proto-crocs could swim through sand like water. These beasts might pop up suddenly to ambush you or swim around you fast enough to catch you in a sand whirlpool. I can't stress enough how dangerous this death trap can be. Plus, their tails are strong enough to whip up sand and to blind predators and prey alike. If you can help it, I recommend staying clear of those spikes. I think they're good. They've got acid glands at the base of their spiny fins and in their mouths as well. Their caustic bite seems to melt through the thickest hide. Ooh boy. Domesticated. One of these monster sand swimmers would make a great mount, but good luck slowing down something that can shrug off most narcotics. You could try softening one up with explosives, grabbing a spike and steering it into a rock. But you'd have to be a bit mental to try. I imagine the adrenaline junkies able to tame Fasolasuchus would earn themselves a formidable ride through these scorching sands. They seem to have adapted to fighting larger prey, so I'd advise any Faso rider, that's weird phrasing, to steer clear of packs of smaller creatures that can swarm over its defenses. So, this thing is really freaking cool. I gotta say, it sounds cool, looks cool. Honestly, and I have seen the people compare it to Concavenator, and honestly, Concavenator from Arc Editions, by the way. I've seen that comparison. And I'm going to stop you right there because whereas Concavenator, as Syntac pointed out in his video, whereas Concavenator stops once you blow it out of the ground, Fasolasuchus keeps going and you run it into a rock. Kind of reminds me of the Sonic 06 boss fight with the Egg Cerberus, where you had to make it smack into the wall, if anything. So that's what came to mind anyway. You know, hey, Sonic 06 was a terrible game, but I managed to beat that thing twice. So what does that say about my craziness, right? And I said this much in the Discord, and honestly, it's my statement, so I'm going to repeat it. I, for one, think Fasola swimming in the sand makes perfect sense. Besides, what else is it going to swim in? There's hardly any water on scorched earth as is, and one of the community members said it best. Mod developers and wildcard will cross over in some form or fashion. It's no different than in movies or comics where characters have similar powers and abilities, only doing things different with them. Conca and Fasola are just that. There's nothing wrong with it. People need to stop acting like things that are similar or to something else is a bad thing. It's not. This is for scorched earth, for crying out loud, and there's only so much you can do there. Now, me personally, I think Fasolasuchus and what it has for its capabilities is really, really good. Now, that's all I really have to say about Fasolasuchus for now until we see like more stuff about it. You know, so we start seeing the trailer. But I doubt we're gonna see a trailer for it until we get much closer to ASA's release. Speaking of ASA, I forgot to make a video on it, but we did actually get to see the building materials in one of the previous ones, and I gotta say, looks really cool. I have also noticed subtle differences between some of the previous one and the one for ASA, like the emission lights for the Fabricator being much brighter and more noticeable in the ASA variant, along with the much taller walls and whatnot, and it all looks really cool. And also, is that a thatch window frame and window for the ASA one? That's freaking cool, that is. But anyways, that's all I really got. I just wanted to mention that building materials briefly, because I didn't make a video for it beforehand, and I wanted to mention it here. So what do you guys think of Fasolasuchus? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below. And me personally, I would much like to see a bigger tail. I mean, why does it drop off so quickly? There's got to be a good reason for that. But anyways, I would much like to see more like a crocodilian tail personally. But that's the graphic designer in me. What do you think of the Fasolasuchus? What do you think of the building materials? I know I didn't make a video on it, but what do you guys think of all this stuff? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.